Muy buenas tardes, mijitos lindos. Esta es Abuela Tomasa. How you doing? I hope you're doing fine, my dear ones. And this is your program, When I Grew Up, I Want to Be. Cuando yo crezca, quiero ser. Yo puedo crecer todavía, okay? I'm old, but I can still growing up. And I still having my dreams. So today we have somebody special who's going to tell us a little bit about her profession. Así es que si ustedes algún día quieren estar envueltas en las cuestiones del teatro, no todo es actuar. No everything is about acting when you work with a theater company or within a theater. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of positions. And today we have a Jennifer, I'm going to say the last name wrong, Jennifer Mcgrath. Okay, Jennifer Mcgrath del Orpheum Theater. And ella es, she is, let me remember, Vice President of Education and Community Engagement. It's a long title. That is her title. Jennifer, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? ¿Cómo te va?
I'm doing very well, Abuela Tomasa. It's so good to see you. Thank you for having me. Gracias.
No, thank you for being here, because there's a lot of kids who say, well, I like theater, but I don't want to be in stage, but I want to be involved in all this. And they don't know there's different positions they can fill. So tell us about a little bit, what is that you do for the Orpheum?
Sure, I would be happy to. So at the Orpheum, a lot of people know us as a big theater, right, that puts on shows and movies and concerts, which we do all of those things. But we're also a nonprofit organization, and we have an education and community engagement department. And I am working with a wonderful team of people in that department to use the arts to reach young people and families and educators to help them learn about and through the arts.
Oh, okay. Vean nada más. Wow. This is a lot of things they do at the Orpheum, because it's not just the place. They also have summer camps, and they have also programs during the year, educational programs. Eso es enseñar a los jóvenes a amar el teatro, to love theater when you're young and you're still growing. Okay, tell me, what is your background? What do you study? Because many people say, what do I have to go to school to be an engagement or educational program person? Okay, tell us.
So I'm actually not from Memphis. I'm from Nueva York, and I went to school to study drama because I thought that I wanted to perform on the stage. But when I got to college, I learned that I actually enjoyed working more behind the scenes. And so I focused on directing for the stage.
Oh, look at that. You have a little, you were in this line, and then they decide to go. That happens, niños, because sometimes you say, I want to be this, I want to be a doctor, and you want to be a nurse practitioner because you like that more, or it's shorter, menos years. Así es que, vean nada más. So you study theater.
I did, but then once I learned about, first I thought I wanted to be on stage. Then I learned, I actually like working behind the scenes. And then I learned a lot more about the power of art and how art can bring us together and how it can educate us and how it can help promote positive change and growth and community. And I decided that I wanted to focus my energy into using the art to make the world a better place.
I love that, to use the art to make the world a better place. We need that right now. Well, always.
And to bring people together. That's why I like talking to and working with Casa Teatro, because I know that you focus very much on bringing people together, and that's what I like doing with the arts as well.
Okay, tell us what happened in a typical day in your profession. what is going on in one typical day of Jennifer as a vice president of education and engagement?
Well, they're very long days, but they're so worth it. And I'm very lucky team of people. So we work very collaboratively as a team, making sure that we get to hear everyone's ideas and voices. And we come in, of course, we have all of our office-y things, right? Like we have to check email and return phone calls, and things like that, and pay the bills and all that sort of stuff. But what I love about our job is that we're really, really hands-on with our young people and out in the community. So we're creating and designing programs, we're teaching classes, we're hosting community workshops, we're doing summer camps, we're presenting shows from all over the world that schools get to come and see. So any day of the week, it might be a different thing that we're doing depending on the program. But what is really exciting about it is that we get to get out of the office and we get to connect with a lot of people, and we get to use the arts to communicate and bring those people together.
This sounds fun. You don't have to be in your office or all the time in the theater. If there's a kid who also says, well, I like theater, but I don't want to be just in the station, they can go outside and share with the community, share with schools and libraries and other people. I like that. I'm gonna do that when I grow up. Well, okay, tell me, what is the best part of your job? What is the thing that you say, I love to do this, I like my job because, fill that line.
I like my job because of the people that it allows me to meet and create with and build community with. I think that when we work in the arts, right, people are so different. And I think that the beautiful thing about the arts is that it allows us to celebrate our differences while revealing our shared humanity and seeing that even though we have different ideas, cultures, we come from different places, at the end of the day, right, we're all human beings and we have so much in common, and we're able to see that through the arts. So I love about my job learning about new people and new places, and then also seeing how at the end of the day we're all so similar. We're all human beings, and there's a beautiful sense of a uniform community there.
You say something that reminds me of something we always say as a teatro. We always say the more you know about your neighbor, the stronger your community will be. You like to know about the people, about everybody who is around and who wants to learn about theater. I like that. So what will be your advice for somebody who might want to follow your steps, who wants to get involved with theater but no in the stage, who wants to do more and, like you, get close to the community? What would be your advice?
Well, my advice would definitely be to work hard, right? Because it takes hard work. My advice would be to maintain relationships and say yes to everything, because you never know what opportunity is going to lead you to the next thing on your path. So when you stay open and you stay accessible and you follow all of the opportunities, they can lead you to someplace beautiful. And the last thing that I'll say is to remember how important your voice is and what you have to say and what you have to offer, because all of us have something that is important to say and important to be heard and important to be shared. And so always make sure that you're bringing your whole self, your true self, and sharing your story and your experience and your truth, because the world needs that. And that is what can help connect you to opportunities.
Wow. I could say it better. Ella lo dijo mejor yo. It was great. It was great. One question: if you, for some reason, you weren't what you are right now, what you're working right now, do you have like a plan B in the past? Like when you weren't in college and you say, well, I want to be this, but in case I don't succeed I don't success on this, my plan B is sell tacos. Well, that was my plan B, sell tacos, but I just made the tacos for me. But what would be your plan B? What was your plan B, just in case?
You know, Abuela, that's a tough question for me, and I think that's why I shared what I said about following the path, because I don't know that I had a very clear plan B. I kept saying yes to the opportunities that took me somewhere else, and I just kept saying yes. So I don't think I had a really formal plan B. Although I always knew that I enjoyed working with young people, and so I thought that maybe I could go back for more education to possibly become a teacher. I also love to travel and see the world, and I think that traveling and seeing the world helps expand our minds and again brings us together. So I think maybe if I wasn't working in the theater, I would want to be working at an organization that was using travel to promote awareness and cross-cultural connecting.
Wow, nice. Okay, my dear ones, chiquitines, ahí está la sugerencia del día de hoy. You can see, you can be involved with theater, you can enjoy, and you don't even have to be on a stage. You can work in a lot of things, and one of them is what Jennifer is doing for the Orpheum, working as vice president of education, because it's really important to provide education to the young ones like you over there, so they can learn through the theater, through the love to theater, learn more about the community. So, gracias, thank you so much, Jennifer, for this few minutes that you have in sharing your wisdom. I just have my wisdom too, that's all I have, but thank you so much for being there. Y give us one last message from the Orpheum.
One last message. Well, thank you for having me. I should say that first. Gracias to you. Thank you for having me. And one last message from the Orpheum is come on down and see us and look for us when you're out. We want to get to know you. We want you to we feel welcome and comfortable in our space, and we want to hear your stories and help to share your stories. So even if you've never been to the Orpheum before, you're welcome anytime. Of course, once the pandemic is over and we reopen, right? You're welcome anytime. And also to say that no question is too small. So if you have any questions about what we do or how we do it, or any of our programs, or how you can get involved, just reach out. We're very accessible, and we'd love to hear from you and communicate with you and get to know you. I look forward to that.
Thank you. Like the Orpheum say, this is just an intermission.
Exactly.
We'll be back again at the theater and enjoy all those wonderful Broadway shows that they bring. Jennifer, again, gracias. Thank you, mijita. Take care. Wash your hands, remember, and wear your mask. Gracias a todos. Cuídense. And you know, Abuela Tomás, I love you. See you next time. Peace.